Hey folks, CJ here, and today let's first talk about this concept that I want us to live in the next 8 hours, in the moment as much as we can, and focus on those things that we can control. I'm never going to deviate from that because I know it works and I know it's going to reduce your stress and increase your productivity. Having said that, I certainly don't want anyone to believe that I'm asking you to bury your head in the sand and not think about the future. Many of you are asking me this question, which is how do I plan now, considering all of this uncertainty? What should my planning horizon look like? What kind of variables should I consider? I mean, what do I do? Well, the terrible advice that I've been giving you is I don't know what the future is going to bring. However, we still do need to plan. So maybe in 6 months ago we thought we could look forward a year or two and have a reasonable idea of what was going to happen. Now that reasonable idea might be tossed out the window. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to plan quarterly. So I want you to look out for today. We're at the end of April. I want you to consider, what do I have to get done in the next 2 months to have a good second quarter of 2020? Now, what does good mean? Good is different for everyone. Then once we get towards the end of that second quarter, I want you to plan for the third quarter. Okay. Now, if you're asking me, CJ, should I make an enormous capital investment that is going to affect my company for the next 5 to 7 years? That's a different conversation. Email me that. But for the rest of us, what we're just trying to do is to stay a little bit ahead of this curve. Then once you plan for the quarter, you do what I'm always recommending that we do, is you plan for the week. And you ask yourself, what are the most important projects I've got to get done during the next 5 days to make progress towards the quarter? And then you plan your day. What are the most important projects I do today to help me make progress towards this week, which is going to ensure I make progress towards the quarter? The most interesting might not be the word, but what's changed obviously is our ability to be certain. Embrace this uncertainty a little bit and recognize all I can do is the very best I can with the data I've got at this time. The plan that you put together for the next 2 months might change. It might need to be adjusted. The plan that you thought was going to happen at the beginning of the year is likely not going to happen. That's okay. Back it into quarters, back it into weeks, back it into days. Do the very best you can with all of the available information at your fingertips, and you will become the very best version of yourself and have the very best version of your business that is possible during these unique times.